Are you ready? Good morning, travelers. It's been a minute.
Yeah, welcome back for us and you. So, hey, we've been stopped for a while, and we wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about campsite hosting.
Yeah, we get a lot of questions.
We get a lot of questions about it, and it's one of the ways that we come back to see our family every year.
Yeah.
So that's where we've been. We usually come back for about a month every year to do some campsite hosting with the Georgia State Park system.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we'd tell you about what some of the requirements are and some of the things that we do as campsite host. It might be of interest to you. It's a nice way to be able to come back and have a site for a month or so while we do a little bit of hosting, get to visit family for the holidays and that kind of thing. So let's go ride around.
Take you along.
Yeah, take you around for a ride and see how this goes. Victoria Bryant State Park in Georgia was established in 1953 as a living memorial to Victoria Osborne Bryant, the mother of Paul Bryant, who donated the land for the park. The park dedication was on April 26th of 1953.
So in order to become a Georgia State Park host, you'll need a self-contained RV unit, and you'll go on to gastatepark.org website and pay $15 and do a background check.
State Park is located in the upper Piedmont of Georgia and offers a variety of activities, including golfing at the Highland Walk golf course attached to the park, archery on the archery range, fishing in 2 small ponds, swimming in the seasonal swimming pool, camping in the campground, biking, hiking, picnicking, and geocaching. If you decide to become a host of the Georgia State Park system, they require 20 hours a week out of us as a couple. Mm-hmm. Our schedule here at this park, and then other parks may differ, but our schedule here at this park is we're on 2 days, off 2 days, and then we work 3 days. So you get, at this park, we get every other weekend off, so we have a co-host that takes over when we're not here. So every other weekend, we have the weekend off, so it's not like you're here 24/7. You're not stuck on site all the time. So
Mostly you're here, well, to help keep the bathrooms and the campsites clean, but you're also here to just answer questions that the visitors may need some information on or whatever, whether it's trails or
all kinds of different things. You just never know. We had a lot of questions, and like I say, the reason we're doing this video is because we have a lot of questions about what it's like to be a host. So it's really not a bad gig. Right now is a slow time of the season.
Yes.
It's not a lot of campers right now, so it's actually particularly easy during the winter months.
Also, for working as a volunteer, you log your hours that you work. So
they've got an app for that.
You build up points, and you can turn those points into a free night of camping anywhere in other, state parks around.
On top of getting a free site,
free nights.
You also get, as you build points throughout the system, you can use those points for free night stay throughout the Georgia State Park system. Kind of a nice perk. We've used it a lot.
Yeah, we have.
So one of the jobs as a host at this particular park is that while we're out moving around and riding around the park, we always stop, pick up trash. Anything is obvious. We don't necessarily have to clean.
No.
If you see some pieces of trash or something on the side of the road or whatever, we try to help them keep the park cleaned up and that kind of thing. So. I can only speak for Georgia State Park host, but as a Georgia State Park host, there's several positions that you can apply for. Positions like we're doing here, which is campground host. They also have equestrian park where you could be an equestrian host as well. They have golf course host. Also on a lot of the parks that we have maintenance host as well. And you can go on the site and look at, once you go on to gastateparks.org, look at the volunteer slot, and then you can look at all of the slots that are available throughout the entire state of Georgia in the area that you might want to be in and what types of positions are available. There are several others that are available at different parks depending on what that park has to offer.
Had some campers over in here last night. Now that they're gone, check the site, check the fire pit, make sure everything's okay. So there are 3 handicap sites in the park. This is by far the largest one. There's 2 smaller sites that are handicap. Not too shabby.
Right now, there is only 4 campers in the campground, and 3 of those are self-contained, so the bathrooms are barely getting used in this particular one. It's only about a year old, so this is really easy to take care of. We get big hits on the weekends, so usually you got the weekend crowd that comes in for the weekend campers, and they usually leave on Sunday. So on Sundays, if it's your weekend, on Sundays, we usually give the bathrooms a good scrubbing. After everybody kind of leaves, we'll hit them particularly hard that day. But other than that, we kind of hit them every morning, and then usually in the afternoons we'll walk through just to make sure there's no catastrophes or anything anywhere. So
You have the occasional clogged toilet.
occasionally, and we usually try to take care of that as much as possible, especially with limited staff, and sometimes maintenance is busy. Me particular, because I'm fairly handy, we'll try and take care of it as much as we can within reason. So it's not bad. And then obviously the parks have special projects that come along, and I like running heavy equipment and that kind of thing. So sometimes they'll call on me to come help with a project or a busted water line or something if they're a little bit short-handed. You don't have to do that if that's not your thing, but a lot of times it gets me out of the house and leaves you alone. So it's not a bad thing. So. Island Walk Golf Course is an 18-hole par 72 course built in 1971. The fairways and greens are all Bermuda, and Golf Now named Highland Walk one of the top 25 courses in Georgia in 2020. They offer brand new golf carts, tournaments, and a full-service clubhouse. I have found that the steep rolling hills of the Highland Walk Golf Course particularly challenging. So that's all it is about hosting with the Georgia State Park System. It's really not a bad deal. 20 hours a week, and considering the jobs that we had before, 20 hours a week is a cakewalk.
It's a cakewalk.
There's nothing to that to do a little 20-hour a week. It's added benefits. You get a free site, 50 amp hookups, full.
Well, you may. Some parks are different. They don't.
Yeah, some parks are different, but most all of the Georgia State Park systems have full hookup, 50 amp sites that you can stay at for free as part of the deal. Also, like we talked about before, you get your points to get you some free night stay on down the road. And it's really, like I say, it's not a bad deal at all. So if you've got any questions, be sure and reach out. Hit us up in the messages or send us a message. We'll be sure to answer any questions that we can or refer you to anybody that you could. Be sure and check with each park as you sign up. You can always call and talk to the management there and find out what the expectations are or the requirements for each type of position that you may want to host in. And we look forward to seeing you down the road, because we are headed to the Switch It Up meetup out at the Pima County Fairgrounds. We hope that you'll come out and join us out there.
Yep.
We'll be out with all of our friends in Arizona here in a few weeks, and look forward to that. So we hope that you have a happy new year. We hope that you had a Merry
wonderful
Christmas.
holiday.
A wonderful holiday season, and we look forward to catching up with everybody out on the road.
Till next time. Bye.